Back again with another breakdown. Just really want to break down these trades and what could possibly happen, bro. And honestly, let's just look at NC chat, see what happens. Chat, literally what I think could happen. And didn't. Am I still in the trade? Yes, I am. Still holding the trade. And what we look to happen is possibly a continuation, bro. Like you see price actually close above this level here, which is actually actually kind of looking good, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like price closed above here. You know what I'm saying? So can price so it looks like it's more likely to have price open up here and then have some type of weekly rejection continue up here. Question is, can I see this happening? Right? Literally, that's the question we're always gonna ask ourselves. Does this look like something that could happen? This look like something that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like something that you could see happening on a chart. Also, can you see this happening? Yes, I could see something like that happening engulfing. So this shows that price could reject this area and drop down. It could happen. Um, it's like both sides, like possibility of both sides happening. So for this, price would have to open up like this. Probably have a day where price weekly, then it makes a doji or something. You know what I'm saying? Like something like a small candle. And then eventually, start elevating up, something like that. And then, continuing to the upside. Yes. And then just continuing going up. And not saying it's gonna close up here, it could come back down, but we just need to get to that area. So a trade most definitely that I'm still in. Uh, and let's see how that goes. So let's get down to the weekly breakdown. Let's run through this as fast as we can. Weekly, looking at the week. Okay, gold. Not interested. SPX 500. Only level I'd be interested in something happening. It's this level here. Price nowhere near there. I'm straight. US 30. Price here. The price rejected area. What we didn't like is that the daily was already tapped into. Literally what I predicted happened. The price literally rejected this area like here. Like I said, it came back up here. Um, but the daily, price already touched this daily, area where I see that borders could have been at. And if we were to take it up, that's the reason why we didn't take it. Now it's 100. You see it's going up. And it just does not look clean as I would want it to look. Bitcoin back at this area. Uh, just not interested to be honest. I mean, it could see a possible sell if possible, and I'm straight. GJ going up like you know, literally predicted that it would, but it's just not the influences that I would like. ADSD at this level here, I am just not interested in it. I'm just not interested in how this looks. Can I see this going up? Yes. I also could see this going down. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I could see that happening. I'm just not. I just don't like how it looks, so I'm just not gonna take it. Um, USD up there. Daily is bearish. 4 hour is bearish. It could have like a small move, but very tiny move here. Uh, Question is, let's look at it and see what could happen. So let's go on the weekly. Let's see what is price doing here. Price is at this weekly level. It is a strong level, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does look like a level that you see price react to quite often. Yeah. So just literally looking at let's look at probabilities. What are probabilities of price coming to this area and dropping, falling down, rejecting it? Let's look at previous price data, and then we're able to see kind of what makes most sense, right? So we see price. Let's get this straight. The price came here, dropped down, came here, dropped down. Like every single time price hit this level, um, it literally fell back down, right? And that was since what year was that? 2015, right? So we see every single time it's underneath here, it rejects. So out of like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, out of like nine, I'm not exaggerating, one, two, three, four, five, six, 6 out of 7 times it's gonna drop, right? So most likely what I'm gonna look for fall out. That's what makes the most sense. Does it mean it's gonna play out that way? Not really. But what I'm just saying is that I see that happen more times than not. So I'd rather go with that most high probabilistic, means. So question, prices at this level. Can I see price falling down like this? I could see that happening. That's something I could see happening. I could see price filling this up too as well, continuing up like this, or giving another weekly rejection candle just like these. But I feel so like price is more likely to expand downwards and not based on just seeing that every time price came to this level, it did that. Came here, expanded downwards. You know what I'm saying? So I am more so looking for that to happen. We already had the rejection, so daily is bearish as well, and it came here with this rejection right here. Um, so we do have the daily and the 4 hour is bearish. Daily and the 4 hours bearish. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Daily and the 4 hours bearish. Uh, two price engulfs it here. We see a shipper structure here. Yep, price came up here, went bullish here, shipper structure down here. So the question is, right? We got the weekly, okay, daily 4 hour, weekly, daily rejection, shipper structure engulfing. So it's already ready, to be honest. I really do see this, opening here, creating this weekly wick, you know, and then, you know, because price bullish, price came here, close here, close down here. So price most likely is going to open up here. This is where price most likely going to open up from the bottom of this candlestick right here. So can I see this happening? Can I see price opening here, doing some type of wick and continuing downwards? I could see that happening. It already created that. So literally, I'll just wait for London session to take this right here. Literally wait for London session to take us out from here down to a 2.5, like a ratio. Yeah, literally like something like this. Literally nothing else. So Euro USD definitely looking clean, looking like something I would want to take. And if you really want to be, let's just say, extra with the confluences, whatever crap that is, you could literally just say head and shoulder in a retest of that jump, right? You could literally just say that. But I'm straight, I have enough confluences, so I don't care. But really, so that's what I'll be looking for. Sells on Euro USD. Uh, that most definitely look possible. I can see that really happening. Up here already has all the confluences that we need. We literally just need the London session to kick in. As soon as the London session kick in, we're going for sales downward. Simple as that. Probably gonna be one of my top trades. Let's see how it goes. CAD, JPY. Let's look at it. It looks ugly. I don't care for it. That's it. And I'm like on to the next one with her. Euro GBP. Let's clear the chart out. Clear. I don't care for that. It looks like so much is going on. I mean, I'm straight, bro. Like I just used the Euro USD to be honest. That looks the crap. Weekly, you know, weekly price. Every time price hits level, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up. Common sense, bro. What's the probabilities? If it falls down 3 times, most likely the fourth time it'll fall down. That's literally what's going by. Let's continue this. Uh, what can I see possibly happening? And I'm straight. I'm not interested in any trades on that. NGD CAD, I'm already in that crap. Euro NGD. Um, every time price gets to this level, it falls down, it falls down, it falls down. It falls down to the level. Most likely chance of it's falling down is highly, but it's at this area here, which I do not like. So I'm straight. GBP USD, price at this price usually falls down at this level here. Literally, you see that happening over and over and over. Like price comes to this level and literally falls down, falls down, falls down, falls down, falls down, falls down, falls down. So most likely, what am I looking for? Prices fall down faster. Can they go up above it? Of course it can. But the daily is still bullish. I can care less for it. I don't care. I'm not interested in this trade. GBP CAD, and that's how you kind of got to be. You got to be like very like I can say nonchalant when it comes down to this. Um, and not really caring. It's just like what makes sense makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, don't even waste time on it. Literally. Um, kind of a tip for life too. But let's look at the weekly on this. Daily, I'm straight. It's doing a whole bunch of crap I don't like. I'm not interested. Weekly, you know, at this level, we usually see price fall down at. Daily, I'm straight. Like it literally doesn't have what I need. Going through like 100 of these and just saying the same thing over and over, not liking it and picking the best one. Price usually comes here, drops, comes here, goes up, it goes up. Most likely what's gonna happen, it's at this level. It's gonna go up at least to this level, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're predicting. We got the daily. Daily is bearish, I'm straight. Okay, so ADJPY at this level. Daily, I already tapped this level and I said I'm not interested. And GDJPY looks like a trade to take. I don't like how price is. Wait. Oh no. Yeah. Weekly is bullish now. I'm straight. CPAD. Okay, this is a trade I think I could possibly look for possibilities of sales happening here. Let's see how far this goes, right? This is taking forever. 2 hours later. Um, okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at what happens at this level. Level goes down, okay, comes here, okay, bounces up a little bit, okay, falls down, comes here, bounces up. When it goes above, it buys, right? It sells down. Comes here, taps it a little bit, sells down. Okay, now it's above, so more likely probably might buy, but it's below once again. So what could possibly happen? We could possibly see price do something like this that I've seen it done before. Some weird move like that. You do not want that to happen. Can it happen? Yeah, can. Price below this level. Can I see price end up falling down like this? Yeah, that's kind of looks like something that could happen, right? So the price comes down, it goes up, down. So here, rejected, looking for a weekly rejection. Um, Price is bearish, and then it's bullish again. It just looks like crap, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. It just does not look like how I would want it to look. It's bullish now. The only thing that probably makes sense is price goes up here. Um, and then I mean price goes up here and then eventually restructure and then sell off. But then at that point I wouldn't really be interested in it. I'm straight, bro. Euro JPY. Literally all these stuff, like if you go back in 40, you can actually see that I predicted all these things happening. So for me, looking at the weekly, my price is above this area. What can I see happening? I can see this happening. Price hitting this, continuing up. Like, what else can you see happening? Can I see price engulfs in this? Can it happen? Yeah, but it seems highly unlikely for that to happen. I see like this happening. Makes more sense, right? Then I go to the daily. Okay, cool. So the daily is above this area. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Let's go. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Price is bullish now. When the price goes above this level, without tapping this level, or price goes above this level, if price goes above this level, yeah, that would be more ideal. Price goes above this level, then we'll have this level to hit, right? So what I do need to happen is price to go up. Oh, come here, have the candle come up here, have it retest down, and then at this point it's beautiful because guess what? Now we have price retest another level, what makes absolute sense, right? It looks pretty clean. And then we also have break and retest of the head and shoulder pattern. It's cool as hell. That would be cool, right? So that would be, something ideal, and then it'll look pretty good. So, and then at the end of the day, once it does that, guess what? The weekly is fully, you know, bullish, but it could not all happen. The price could probably like go up here and then, do some gaga. But I do see price expanding up to, you know, to outside. Can I see that happening? Prices above this level. Yeah, I can see that happening. So Euro JPY also a trade I could possibly be looking for anytime soon, but possibly, right? be something that's looking. But Euro USD seems more ideal for me, and NZD CAD, I'm already in. So Euro USD seems like more ideal, like something that I would be more so looking forward to happening. Um, so NZD CAD, ew, it's nasty. BCHF price usually comes down here, bounces up, bounces up, bounces up. More likely, what's gonna happen? I'm looking for price to bounce up, just come to this level, which I'm not interested in. I mean, if price were to fall back down here, the price were to fall back down here, then I'll be interested in, you know, buying this back up. Can I see that happening? Yeah, that's good happening. Like price could open up here. You see price going out here and then eventually closing up into this area again. Um, that does feel like something I could see happening though. I could see that happening. And then eventually like this level, this level I could see price, tapping into. Yeah. And then 4 hour, give us some type of like buy this area. Okay, this is like like a really big stretch. This trade is like a stretch. I see that happen. Yeah, then it'll be like a retest of head and shoulders. Yeah, that'll be a retest of like the head and the shoulders. And the weekly will be like daily, 4 hour. You know what I'm saying? So that means just have to come down like this. Share structure, go up like that. That makes sense, right? I can see that happening. That means see price extending down here weekly. Having some type of like wick all the way down here and then continuing up. See a strong wick. You see that happening? Yeah. See it happen countless of times. A long wick, continue up. So GPCHF definitely a trade that looks pretty decent. Um, I think interesting, but you can see that happening. USDCHF, same thing too. Prices at this level. This level is literally reaching to nothing, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Like what is this level even tapping? Literally here. Like, it's literally not happening anything straight. Can it happen? Yeah, of course it could happen, but it's not happening into anything. So weekly, I'm straight. AUDCHF, prices at the lowest it's ever been. I am straight. So the only three that we're looking forward to is Entity Cat. I'm already in that, which we'll need to keep on looking at it, right? Keep it on the top, but Euro USD was definitely the first trade I'm looking interested in. Euro JPY. So I think it's a good minute for that to set up. CHF, same thing too. It take a good amount of time to set up. Mm. Um, so this is what I'm looking for. So mini Euro USD is the only trade that I'm looking forward to, like entering right at London. Like literally Sunday, once it hits like 12 a.m., then I'll just enter this, especially if it's in this area, please be in there. And then I'm good. So that'll be it.